Okay, right now I'm just up at the one of the skidway sites where they're bringing in the logs from where they cut them and into the area where they're going to process them, delimb them, and then they cut them into the lengths that they're going to haul them to the sawmill or to wherever they're taking them for the processing. So it's pretty cool. Um, I'm going to just show you some of the logs that have come out of here. What surprises me is how many logs are in here. This is just 2 weeks worth of cutting that they've done all over here, and we'll be able to see here in a minute how much there is. So it's pretty crazy. All these logs here have been delimbed and now they've been cut into the lengths of where they're going to the sawmill or over to there's some that are going to be made into uh, lumber and some that's going to be made into log cabin logs. So that's kind of neat. There's a use for all these. Again, we're doing selective cutting. As you can see in behind here, there's mostly poplar left where they've been through here, and it's been all cut up in here. This stuff here hasn't been delimbed in behind. It'll be delimbed and then it'll be cut into different lengths. Some of the stuff here is just freaking awesome. So, and here's the machine right here. This is the processor, kind of delimbs and saws them into the lengths that they need. And so they're just right in here. The guys aren't working today, so it gives me a chance to go get up in here and do some camera work while they're not here, so I'm not getting in their way. It's pretty cool. This is, I think, a two-man operation. Only two guys are doing all this with the different equipment that they have and stuff. So this is the processor, like I said, and this is the logs they've skidded out, and they're going to be delimbing in the next little while. There's quite a bit of work to do. Like I said, they've only been in here a couple weeks, and they've cut a bunch of this stuff up here. So it's kind of cool. All the stuff they got over there, you can see, is the skidder and the loader. So basically they have 1, 2, 3, 4 pieces of equipment. They have a feller buncher, it's called, that cuts down the trees. I'll show you that on my way back, but it's here. And then they still got, if you can see in the background up above the logs, there's a whole bunch of spruce still standing back in there that they're going to be doing, that they haven't got to yet. So, and then here's 160 acres I have of different stuff, of spruce and all the different types of stuff. Here, there's some standing back here that they'll be taking, and all of that. So it's a pretty cool operation. The great thing I like about it, the areas that they're clearing out, they're not clearing the whole thing out, but the areas that they're clearing out is going to allow for us to have more quad trails, more areas to come back in. For me as a hunter, I'll be setting up some areas for new blinds, new areas to explore. It's also going to create an area, some trails down to we have a big lake that's on the edge of one part of our property that we'll be able to get down to. There's no fish in it or anything, but it's just going to make it accessible for us to go down and enjoy in the evenings and stuff like that, and check out the geese and the ducks and stuff that are all hang out there. So pretty cool stuff. Also with the clearing out of some of the bush, we notice that we see more animals. I have some footage that I shot earlier of some moose. We haven't seen moose in here for, I don't know, I've owned the property about 15 years, and this is the first time I've seen moose on my property. So there was a cow, and she had twin calves, which is really interesting. I saw deer here and stuff like that. We have elk sign. We've seen some sign from elk in the area, so that's kind of cool. All that stuff Seems when they got some pathways and different places to hang out, and this will all grow back up in a couple of years. There'll be all of these sticks and stumps and stuff will rot away and stuff, and then there'll be nice new growth. Poplar, red willow, spruce. We got already, you can see little spruce trees here growing along in other places, and already out in other parts of our property. So in another 30 years, 35 years, this will be ready to be forested again. So, but yeah, cool. This unit here is the feller buncher. This is what they use to cut the trees down. This here unit grabs onto the tree, and then underneath there's a saw blade that comes out with big teeth. As you can see down there, I don't know if I can get a really good shot from here, but I'll try. And right down in there is the teeth, and that goes out and cuts the tree at the bottom on the stump, and then the top arms there up on top, they grab and hold on to the tree, and then he sets the tree where he needs to, and he usually sets them in a few different piles so the skidder can come along and pick up those piles. Oh, there's a deer down in there. I don't know if we can get it on camera or not. She just was crossing as I was talking. See if we can focus in on it. Oh, right through there, I think. We can see if we can get camera on there. See the outline at least. Down right in the bottom there, down by the slough. Oh, there, right there. Hopefully we should be able to see her. Tails a flipping. See if I can get her in the shot. There we go. Just moving through there. Maybe if I move down. Oh, we can get her on. There she is. Could be a he. They don't have any horns right now. A good shot of her. Lots of willows here. Oh, it might be right there. Right there we go. There we are. See her right through there. And away she goes. There's a little creek that happens down there, so there's my tree stand. They're looking pretty lonely. this time of year, especially with all the trees going around from it now. So. Thank you for watching this episode of The Fat Archer. I hope you enjoy seeing some of the things we do. We're just getting started, so thanks to all of you who have subscribed so far, and thank you all for all of people who have viewed so far and all the great remarks I've gotten so far. Again, thank you very much, and Madison, thanks you also.